Well, I was really, really skeptical about trying ASEA, and one of my good friends called me and kept emailing me and asking me to look at the product, and I didn't look at the emails. She kept calling, and finally one day she just said, "You have to try it." So I was fortunate enough to get to meet with Trish, my husband and I did, and got a little sampler, and then I agreed to try it for a month and make my body a science project and just see what it would do. And I was having some problems sleeping, and everybody says usually, you know, it helps with sleep. Well, I was wide awake. I wasn't getting any help with the sleep, but about 3 weeks into using the product, I had some scar tissue from a lumpectomy that I'd had, and it was really, really hard. And all of a sudden I noticed that it was completely gone. There was just a little bit of scar tissue left, and I was just in shock because I had no idea that this would even happen. And again, I didn't know, hadn't spent really much time learning about the product and the science behind it all. And then my hair started growing really, really long. I looked at my hair to need to get in and have an appointment to get my hair colored, and ended up with a scratched cornea. Went into the doctor, and the next day went in, and the doctor couldn't believe how quickly it had healed. And I then started having some really good benefits with the sleep, really deep sleeps, and a lot of dreaming. And I work out a lot and started doing some really extreme workout programs, and my energy is just excelling, and I feel just amazing. And so it's changed my life, and I feel like now that have been exposed to this, it's just something that I can't not share with people, because the benefits are so powerful. And just listening to other people's testimonials, it was just, wow, this is a life-changing product. It really is.
Thank you.
For me, I did it for the health reasons. I have kidney problems, and it started to heal the kidneys, so I wasn't having so many problems there. But even the exercising, I'm not a big athlete, but I shrunk 2 minutes off of a mile in the first week of taking ASEA. So it is huge for the athletes, because that was 2 minutes with no strenuous trying, to even get past that.
I feel like I'm probably one of the luckiest ones, because I had Dr. Dave introduce the product to me, and I think at the time that he introduced us to it, he might not even have known what it was at that point. But we got a box from him, and I don't have any health problems. I'm really healthy. I'm rarely sick. There's not a whole lot that keeps me down, and I work out, usually 6 times a week. I play sports, all kinds of sports. Right now I'm in a full contact football league. I'm 31, and within probably 2 weeks to 3 weeks after taking the product, I cut 5 miles off my 3-mile time, which is faster than I ever ran it in high school. And so for me, just the health benefits, what I see when I work out, how fast I can recover, how far I can go, how long I can go. I feel like I could go to the gym all day long and not get sore, not get tired. So I've taken that and just want to, provide that to other people and have a chance to share it with other people. So.
I guess I'll go next. I had some surgeries on my head, and this was in January, and 3 months later it still wasn't healed, and I was getting a little bit discouraged, I would say very discouraged. And I went to this network marketing meeting, or a sort of a meet and greet kind of thing, and I ran into a lovely woman, Claire, and she said, we were just talking, and she said, she asked me just general questions, and I was telling her about this little surgery thing, and she said that she had a spray bottle and she would drop it off at my house. And I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be real good. I don't know if I really believed it or not. I sort of felt like I probably could, but I was willing to try anything. So anyway, she dropped it off, and I started using it, and I had had to have one little spot cauterized. So I went to the doctor shortly after that, and she said to put it on like 3 times or something like that. So I went to the doctor, and she lifted up this one little part, like it was like a scab or something, and she lifted it up and she goes, "Oh, it's healing under here." And I went, "Oh my God." I mean, I didn't expect to hear it, but after 3 months, I thought that was pretty miraculous. So then I started taking it, and the rest is history, and I'm sleeping better, and I feel so grateful that I found it. So thank you to the founders.
Months ago, I had a very compromised immune system, and I've had a blood disease for 15 years. I've been able to control that fairly well with diet, but I had a lot of stress happen to me in this last couple of years, and it just went crazy, got out of my control. And so I ended up having to have chemotherapy in October. Now mind you, I'm a mother with 9 children. And my body was swelling. I was so sick, I was so weak, I could not take care of my family. And after the chemo, I was a skeleton. I had no muscle tone left. I was either in a chair or in the bed. And 2 weeks after I started chemo, we learned about ASEA from a friend of ours. So I started taking ASEA. 2 months to the day, I was in remission. And it's only gotten better. My blood counts have normalized. My white blood count was 1 million when I started chemotherapy. Now, a regular white blood count is 5 to 10,000. My red blood count was very low. I was anemic. I had to have several blood transfusions. My blood is all normal. My blood is good, really, really good. I had my 3-month checkup a couple weeks ago. The doctor was absolutely shocked. He didn't think I would progress even more after he told me I was in remission. It's changed my whole life. It's given me my life back. And it's given my children their mother back. And I'm able to do things that I haven't done in many years. I'm so very grateful for ASEA.
Yeah.